Hello. Am I in the right place?
Yes, please have a seat.
Excuse me. Okay. Oh. Does it get loud in here? Will these come on later?
Definitely.
Are the questions going to play through this? I'm a little concerned. I'm very sensitive in my hearing. Hi, I suppose I will engage in what I came here to do. What am I here to do again?
You are here auditioning for Culturally Effed as the new co-host to Rusty Shacklefur.
Is that what my agent lined me up with?
Correct.
Oh. Do you guys like my coat? I got a bow tie. I really dressed up for this. I wanted to impress.
So why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us who you are.
Hello. My name is Soren, but many people call me Underbite. I have a giant, it's a really big jaw, so I guess people call me that. I don't know where I'm from. My earliest memories are of a forest and surrounded by good company. I do not know of any parents. I had to learn what those were from other people. But I'm here. I'm alive. I'm feeling happy and healthy.
What do you do?
Oh, what do I do? No one's ever asked me that. Oh, well, I like to make noise, and I guess play the drums. Ooh. This is a really nice sound. It's really deep. Ooh. It's a great big box. Yeah, I like to make noise and play with stuff around me that could also make noise.
What is your greatest strength and your greatest weakness?
Well, my greatest weakness is chocolate. Oh, so delicious. You could win any fight with me if you just, especially dark German chocolate. Oh boy. What is my greatest strength? These are such nice, thoughtful questions. I don't really know. Well, there's a lot of things I like to do. I don't know if it's a strength. We'll pass. We'll learn more. We'll learn that together. I don't know what my greatest strength is. I'm sorry. Next question, please.
Why should we pick you over the other candidates to be Rusty's co-host?
That's a good question, and you know, I've always liked Rusty. I remember once coming across the show and seeing this silly guy, and I thought, I am just like that. Am I not like Rusty? Silence. I guess I'm not like Rusty at all. I thought we'd have a lot in common. There's just something about chemistry, you know? You can never predict it, but who knows? I think we could be great together.
As part of the audition process, we asked you to prepare a monologue or speech.
Oh, you know, when it comes to movies, I'm much more about the visual and the emotional impact that it can have on someone, and I don't necessarily feel like I hold on to words as much. Picking out one monologue was tricky for me. I do also, aside from making noise, I also like race cars, and I do know there was a race this weekend, so maybe I could just give a report of how I thought about it or what happened, okay? Well, here we go. Well, it was the second last race of the season in Brazil, and we started with Lewis Hamilton in pole position, but he had already won the World Championship. He went on to win the race if it wasn't for Max Verstappen wiping out halfway through the race while colliding with a lapped car. He still managed to finish in second, but with damage, and he was unfortunately about 1.5 seconds behind the World Championship. Sebastian Vettel with Ferrari was having a bit of a rough day, and he had a lot of trauma in qualifying the day before. He was randomly asked to weigh his vehicle mid-session when he still hadn't nailed a fast lap. Frustratingly, he rushed the process, destroyed equipment, and overthrew rules, leading him in a fine and almost a disqualification in yesterday's race. There is one more race in the season, and it will be in Abu Dhabi in 2 weeks from now. That's about it. But I hope that sufficed. I wanted to bring you a steady pile of words, straight from my mouth. Oh, thank you for the water, by the way. This is quite delicious.
It's not free.
Refreshing.
So part of the job is responding to viewer comments.
Ooh.
And I'm just pulling up a few here now.
Okay.
Blue-Eyed Alibi on the Animals of the Gay Community video has this to say. Why do people never include cats? The most stereotypes I've seen from them is just weeaboo stereotypes.
So blue-eyed alibi, well, I'm blue-eyed too. I think I can relate. This blue-eyed alibi fella, he's wondering why we don't make any cat references in the gay community. I think that's an interesting point, and I've often heard drag races compared to being, well, catty. Maybe it's just an atmosphere of cat-like behavior, and within that we'll differentiate bear from dog or whatever. I hope that made some sense. I'm not entirely involved with that part of the community, but that's my 2 cents. Even dragons get compared to cats, and I don't really feel too catty. Maybe more like a dog. I definitely feel more like a dog, for what it's worth.
This is actually the comment response to a comment response. Snow Gem Copy on the copyright comment responses on the effed update of July 2017. They have this to say. Hi there, it's me again. Just wanted to thank you guys for the advice you gave me. My comment was at age 43. I managed to find a really good fursuit maker who did not scam me, and they did an amazing job making my persona. You guys were a huge help with my decision, and I wanted to thank you for that. Again, thank you for the help. Less than 3.
So Snow Gem Copy has had a bit of interaction with us over the years, and I'm happy to see that Culturally Effed has helped them find what they were looking for in their fursuit needs. To which I want to say, more the reason for you guys to comment. Who knows how we could help you? I may have all the answers you need right here. Hey, that's pretty good. We could use that for why I would be a good host on Culturally Effed. Oh,
The fuck?
I spilled water everywhere.
Why don't you take a drink while I look for one more comment?
Oh, not so simple, but I will do my best to drink. Ugh.
This is a comment on our Fluff Punk video. The user is Dunt, and this is the comment. As a punk vocalist and a furry, I love this video. Also, you should totally check out the video of Lane Stacy punching a Nazi offstage, LMAO.
So the user Dunt, great name by the way, quite clever, commented on our Fluff Punk video, resonating with a lot of the feelings we shared in that video, saying they were a punk enthusiast and vocalist and musician altogether. That's fantastic. We'll definitely check out your video. Actually, I wouldn't mind looking up now so we could all watch it with him, you know?
Want me to look it up? Lane Stacy is the singer of Alice in Chains.
Oh wow.
You just take the phone.
I can't tell if that's him or the singer right there. Thank you, fellow Fluff Punk enthusiasts, for giving us a shout. And if you're a punk musician, I'm a punk drummer. Maybe we could hang out sometime.
That's it for the comment response section. Can you, the last part of the audition, can you please tell potential sponsors why they should support Culturally Effed?
Ooh, the last question. Tell potential sponsors why they should go with Culturally Effed. This is the same reason why I want to be on Culturally Effed. There's just so much variety in that channel, yet so concise on the theme of anthropomorphism and history and talking more about pop culture. And I think a sponsorship that's at all interested in the furry fandom would do great with Culturally Effed, frankly. Now that we're bringing more fursuits as well, it's just much more of a vessel for such an opportunity. Such cute, energetic faces telling everyone about your product. Although we are one of many furry channels, we're the only one like us with a specific edutational spin. I think they would do just fine out here. I truly believe that our audience is engaged with what we tell them all about. Lots of thumbs up, lots of comments. We have a very engaged audience, and I really think they would take to it all very well. Not just to see our growth, but yours as well.
Okay, thank you, Underbite. Lastly, just tell us what else you do, what else you're working on, where can we see you, where can we catch you, how do we get a piece of Underbite?
Well, there's plenty of Underbite to go around. I've picked up one of those handy dandy cell phones, I think you guys call them, and I use it to go on Twitter. And for affinity, you can find me at Underbite Dragon. It's the same username everywhere. It's very easy. I sometimes like to make art, I suppose. Please check out Zephyr, my band. I've been playing a lot of drums for Foxes and Peppers as well, and I sure hope I don't need to explain who they are to you. They're wonderful, wonderful people. Zephyr has been fantastic, and oh boy. Basically, I'll be playing at a furry convention near you.
Okay, anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
Ooh, I really like this coat. I'm just glad I could get so spiffy for such a nice space here today. Do you have any more water? I just spilled it all over myself earlier. Oh. Well, I guess we're done.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Get up and leave, and then I'll cut.
Oh.